Hey guys, good morning, good day, Equity Smart Home Loans Loan Officers. Super excited to be in front of you guys today. I'm Bobby Daddis, your Marketing Director. And today we have the opportunity to review some new tools that can absolutely have a major positive impact, not only in your business, but in particular your marketing efforts. And that tool is AI. I'm sure you've been hearing quite a bit about it. Many people have already started to utilize it to its fullest potential. That potential will grow exponentially for years to come. And others are totally unfamiliar with it. And it's probably a little scary. So hopefully we'll make it something that's approachable for you today. And we'll start with the basics and we'll get into more sophisticated uses as well. We're going to explore how AI can transform your day-to-day operations, drive you more business, save you money and energy, and give you the ability to perform more tasks in a much smaller amount of time. I'm going to start by delving into two AI-based tools. These are the most popular tools right now, and they're both extremely similar in what they offer. It's going to end up being a personal choice as you progress. The one is ChatGPT. Or GPT-4, which is the latest version, while the other is the new Google Bard AI chatbot. ChatGPT was created by basically the pioneers of AI chatbots, and that's OpenAI. That was originally founded by Elon Musk and then was taken over by Sam Altman. They consider themselves, a pioneering research organization with a mission to ensure that artificial intelligence benefits all of humanity. Let's hope so. We know it can absolutely benefit our business. They've been at the forefront of all the groundbreaking AI and machine learning advancements for many years. So what is ChatGPT? Well, it's a part of what they call their GPT series, which stands for Generative Pre-trained Transformer. In layman's terms, in our terms, it's basically a super-powered virtual assistant that can engage in dynamic conversations and provide information and creative responses. It's been trained, ChatGPT has been trained on a massive amount of diverse text data. So it enables it to assist you with a wide range of topics and inquiries. It can answer questions, provide explanations, offer suggestions. It can actually even engage in interactive discussion with you. It's really crazy. It's like having a super smart personal assistant right at your fingertips. ChatGPT is free. You're looking at the dashboard right now that's on my screen. Although they just launched GPT-4, which is the paid version. It is $20 a month. And the difference between the two really is that ChatGPT is not connected to the internet, while GPT-4 is. So the results from GPT-4 are going to be live in real time, can have information that's up to the day, including everything from what's going on in the housing industry to the mortgage industry, get the latest rates, latest programs, things like that nature. Well, you're not going to see that with the original free version of ChatGPT, again, because the data that was used to create the mind of ChatGPT ends in 2021. So $20 for the GPT-4 version that is connected to the internet. Now, not to be outdone, Google this week introduced Google Bard, and it's its version of the AI chatbot. It's very similar to ChatGPT. It's free, and what's really cool for us, considering as Equity Smart Home Loans officers, we use the Google Workspace environment that's provided to us. Google Bard will be interacting with all of the different applications that are within the workspace. So it'll help you with your emails, creating emails, following up on emails. It'll actually integrate with your Google Calendar, your Google Drive. And you're going to start to utilize these tools just to simplify your everyday workflow, not just in marketing, but across the board. So this is one of those things that you got to jump on board. It's inevitable you're going to. Might as well start now. And the sooner you become knowledgeable with the uses of AI, the quicker you can offer the perks and bonuses of using AI to your clients, and they can see that you're on the forefront, and they want to see that. This is going to change the game of how we do our business for years to come. So again, Google Bard is free. and it is already connected to the internet. My assumption is many of you will err in that direction. It has a simple user interface. Today, I'm going to focus more on using ChatGPT, but again, very similar, interchangeable in so many ways. And it's basically going to be a personal preference. So just to note, the same prompts can be used on either or. So what is a prompt? Basically, that's your written or verbal request to the AI chatbot, requesting it to perform a task, provide information, or answer a question, whatever it might be. So that's pretty simple, because we'll be using the terminology prompt a lot, and you're probably going to start hearing it a lot, just in general. So I want to start by giving some completely random sample prompts, right? And show you guys the responses and kind of how the interactions work. These won't be mortgage related, but just to give you an idea of what these things do. Let me jump right in here. So I'm going to ask ChatGPT to go ahead and create me a 3-course vegan meal menu with ingredients and cooking instructions for my 5 guests this evening. You'll notice this thing churns out these answers immediately. There is basically no delay. They're completely thorough in their responses, and you can get them to edit it down or get it to expand upon whatever response it might give you. So here we are. I asked for my basic, menu and recipes for my gathering tonight. I have vegan guests in my hypothetical situation here. It gives me roasted beetroot and arugula salad. It goes into the instructions as how to make these things. Vegan mushroom risotto for the main course. All of the ingredients and how to make all those things just like that. So you can imagine multiple different ways to use that for planning your next event or your next gathering. And we'll go into later how to actually utilize this to help plan events, which will be great for your networking and all that good stuff. Okay, let me do another one. How about some, here's a good one. Creative ideas for a 10-year-old's birthday. Just totally random again, as I said, but my goal here is to just showcase a little bit about how this system works. Give me some creative ideas for a 10-year-old's birthday. You can see I did a misspelling there. It will fix that. It knows AI is smart enough to see through our human errors. And here you go. Outdoor adventure party, do-it-yourself art party, science experiment party, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. It moves fast and immediately gives you all the answers you could possibly want. How about another one? This one is with my fiance in mind. Write a heartfelt Valentine's Day card to your fiance and her 2 cats, Benny and Jerry. Let's see how that goes. My dearest fiance, on this special Valentine's Day, I want to take a moment to express my deep love and affection for you, Benny and Jerry. So listen, you could play with this all day, and it's amazing how detailed you can get. For instance, here is this beautiful Valentine's Day card. I can follow that up with say, make that card funnier and shorter. And it will immediately address the new changes that I requested it make to the response. So again, it knows where you stand in the conversation. It can continue to edit what you're working on. It can expand upon that. The sky's the limit. So that is a general overview. Play around with it, have fun with it. You'll start to use it for things in your personal life to save you time that other people might not know you're using it, but it definitely comes in handy. But now I definitely want to go into some use cases for us, use cases for loan officers, use cases for our marketing efforts, and just a few basic things that are going to save you a ton of time and a ton of energy. All right. Using AI for social media content is a game changer. I have already taken the liberty of going into Google Bard here and adding a bunch of different prompts that I think showcase how quickly and easily this system can provide you with the content you need to help save you time and energy throughout your day, throughout your weeks. One of the things I suggest is you can put in not just the individual items that I'm about to show you, but you could say create 5, create 10, create 20 social media posts for me as a mortgage loan officer to showcase to my potential clients, and give me a calendar schedule for the next 20 days, when is best to post them. And then you can take all that information, put it into a social media content manager like Hootsuite or Buffer, excuse me, and utilize those systems to completely automate your social media content for the month. You could do this in an hour, 15 minutes, to be perfectly honest. But let me give you an example of some of the prompts that I put in, and some other ways to use AI for social media. I started right up with a very basic: provide a social media post from me, a loan officer, explaining how inflation impacts mortgage rates and provide the proper hashtags. Always ask it for the hashtags. Why not? It's just another thing you don't have to think about that we leave to AI. It gave me something very straightforward, very basic. Inflation is rising, and so are mortgage rates. Inflation is on the rise, and that's having an impact on our mortgage rates. As cost of goods and services increase, so does the demand for higher yield investing. So basically, they go into a general response to my prompt. Good, not the best. I can get better. Provide a social media post from me, a loan officer, explaining how inflation impacts mortgage rates using real-time data, and provide the proper hashtags. So very quickly, in a millisecond, Google spits out, sure, here's the post. Very similar post, but this time we have the detailed rates as of May 17th, today, the day of filming. The average rate for 30-year fixed is 6.94, up 5.25 from a year ago. So now we're getting granular with it, right? We're getting detailed. So again, you copy this information, and you post that into your Facebook or your Instagram or wherever it is, or on all of them, your LinkedIn, and you didn't have to think about it. AI did it for you, and you got a great post for the day, and it's up to date. It showcases that you're on top of the latest in data. Another one I did: provide a social media post for me, a loan officer, explaining my 2-to-1 buy down program with proper hashtags. Same thing. Are you thinking about buying a home? You want to consider our 2-to-1 buy down program. Financing option that can help you lower your monthly mortgage payment. And then it goes into explain how a 2-for-1 buy down program works, and that you should be reached out to if that potential client has further interest. Provide a social media post for me, a loan officer, giving first-time homebuyers tips when rates are high with proper hashtags. So again, we're taking what's going on in our industry day of and requesting how to attack content with the latest, most up-to-date information, and it's providing it. Get pre-approved for a mortgage, be prepared to act quickly, consider a shorter-term mortgage, shop around for the best rates, be patient, etc., etc. Not only can this thing, sky's the limit again, with the amount of content it can produce for written posts, text-based posts, but how about videos? Well, write a video script for myself, a loan officer, and my South Pasadena-based realtor partner, explaining why we are the best team to help them find and buy a new construction home. So again, we get niche with it. New construction. It's me and my realtor partner. Bam, spits it out. Full-on intro, has the body of our video script. And again, you take this information, you customize it to your needs, but the basis is there. The foundation is there. It saves so much time. Then also gives you the hashtags. And then I said, write a caption for this video that I want people to watch about the South Pasadena housing market being on fire, and my great realtor friend, partner, Mike Smith. It goes in to add the caption. So now you have the video script, you create the video, you have the caption that goes underneath the video, whether you're posting on YouTube or on social media. And then from there, I said, rewrite this caption with a focus on getting even more post engagement. So it does so. How does it do that? It tells us how it does it. The caption is more engaging because it uses strong action verbs like selling and working, includes a call to action, encouraging people to contact the realtor Mike Smith, uses specific numbers such as over asking price and multiple offers, includes personal touches, blah, blah, blah. So you can continue to refine the results that, that Google Bard is presenting to you based on your prompts. Make this a blog post, excuse me. So I can now ask it to take the same content, turn it into a blog post for me. So it's taking the script, it's taking the caption, it's combining the two and creating a blog post for my website. It even will tell you some additional tips for getting more engagement on your blog. Use strong visuals, write a catchy headline, keep your blog post short and to the point, use humor, interesting facts. Now, mind you, I could turn around and say, okay, write the catchy headline for me. Very little is left to you. It's up to you how much energy you want to be putting into this. And what you want to do to make it your own. From there, make this a Facebook ad. Why not? You want to advertise this? It gives you all the necessary content to turn it into a Facebook ad and how to go about doing that, the call to action, what kind of imagery you should use, your target audience, what your budget should be. I mean, it's really remarkable the extent that it goes through. So now we have a post on our social media. We have a script written. We have the caption for that script. We have a better caption that's designed for engagement. We have it turned into a blog post, all of this in a matter of seconds. One of the other uses for you guys on media is, you have all these different groups going on, first-time homebuyer groups, et cetera, where people are asking questions and loan officers are going in there and being the authority, right? You want to showcase that you have the knowledge. Well, you can go into these groups in real time and answer any question that they might have that they're asking and showcase yourself as that authority. So for instance, somebody's on a thread in a Facebook group about trying to become a landlord, trying to be to purchase investment properties to rent out. And they ask, in Los Angeles County, what is the best area for me to buy a multi-unit building to rent out? Bam, you take the question, throw it into Google Bard, and here's your answer. The best areas in Los Angeles County to buy multi-units are the following. And that's because of the presence of large number of jobs, presence of university or college, major hub, transportation hub. It's a desirable neighborhood. They give you a list of all the locations. And then from there, they even give you other additional factors to consider when choosing an area. So basically you get the expertise of all the data that's out there on the web, in the universe, collected for you. You copy and paste it. And again, you look like the champion, you look like the authority, and you can answer questions all day because you have all the answers at your fingertips. That's just a general overview of all the things that this thing can do for social media. Again, my goal here is to start to spark your mind to think, where else can I use this? How else can I use this? How else can I use it for social media? Because it's just, there's a never ending amount of options for you guys. Okay, next up, networking calls, scripts for calls in general. AI is going to come in handy. So let's go over to Bard. I've put in a couple prompts for starters. I'm a loan originator. I'm calling realtors to introduce myself and tell them about the mortgage 2-to-1 buy down. Can you write me a script? Sure. Here's the script you can use to introduce yourself to the realtors to tell them about the program. Hi, my name is blank. I'm a loan originator with blank. I'm reaching out to you because I wanted to introduce myself and tell you about a new mortgage product that we're offering called 2-to-1 buy down. It then goes into the details of the 2-to-1 buy down program and solicits them to respond and request further information. Then I ask, can you create a follow-up email to send to realtors who don't answer the phone? Sure enough, it does that for us as well. Here's the follow-up email that you can send the realtors. This goes in depth as to what the offerings are from our 2-to-1 buy down program. Again, you customize all this stuff. Now you have your phone script for those who do answer. You can leave a voicemail and then send them this email follow-up. I can even say, hey, make it shorter and more casual, right? This follow-up email. It's a little too long. Bam. It produces that for me. Now, one of the things to know about Google Bard, which is really cool too, when you ask for an email or a script draft, there's this little part right over here that says view other drafts. It gives you options, 1 draft, 2 drafts. So they're all going to be a little different than the one before. You can pick your favorite. And if you don't like all 3 of them, regenerate all of the drafts. So it'll just keep busting out new variations of the email or the script that you want until you find that it suits your personality or suits your needs under the circumstances better. Okay, so I just introduced you to how we can use AI for a random email, but it gets much better when it comes to emails, especially if you have any type of email marketing management software that you use, MailChimp, Constant Contact, or if you're using a CRM that does drip campaigns. So basically, drip campaigns are email marketing campaigns that you can set up that will send an email with follow-up emails on the days that you suggest it does. So I could have an email go out on day 1, a follow-up email go out on day 14, another email go out on day 28. You get the gist. Continue that on, and it's a great way to stay in front of leads that have come through that might not be answering the phone, past clients. One of our greatest mistakes, right, is not staying in front of our past clients. Drip campaigns are the solution for that. And a lot of the times people don't want to get involved in drip campaigns because of the time consumption. It can take forever to write 5, 10, 15 quality emails that can really fulfill the needs for a drip campaign. Well, here's Google Bard. It's going to take care of that for you. I started with a couple prompts that I've already put in, and it instantly gave me these results. Write a 3-part drip campaign to past clients about our new 2-to-1 mortgage buy down program. And it does. It structures it. Email 1 gives you the subject as well as the content. Email 2, same thing, even addresses it as a human being, and the fact that it knows that it emailed you already. Just following up on my previous email. Again, you're going to customize this stuff to make it more personable and more in tune with your business. But email 3, and again, I can do the same thing. Give me a 5-part drip campaign to mortgage leads about the exciting products I offer as a loan officer to help them get into their dream home with the best terms and rates. And it's going to give me 5 emails. Again, with Google Bard, you have the opportunity to look through different drafts to determine which one fits your needs the best. So there's no shortage of options and variations of the 5-part drip campaign here. But you can do this. You can do a 20-part drip campaign. Again, just trying to reiterate how the sky's the limit with this technology. So from here, you would copy the content of all 5 of the emails, place them in your email marketing management system or your CRM, and get whoever you need on them. It's so simple that it kind of leaves you no excuse to not be following up and staying in front of your past clients when you have such a tool that's going to do it for you, basically. So if you haven't thought of doing drip campaigns, or you don't have the structure to do so, you can feel free to reach out to me. I'll help you get set up with the proper email marketing management system or the proper CRM. But this tool should be triggering you to start to stay in front of your past clients and your leads through drip campaigns. There's no better way. Okay, the final section of today's demonstration is events. How to use Bard or ChatGPT to help you plan some upcoming events. I typed in the prompt already. I'm a mortgage loan originator. I want to host an event to draw in more business. What are some suggestions you have? Bam, it pumps out a bunch of suggestions. Lunch and learns, open houses, networking events, social media contests, excuse me. And the list goes on, and it gives you a little bit more detail. Well, I want to get more detailed. How about I want to host a 5K charity event in South Pasadena. Who should I contact to get started? Check this out. Here are some of the people you need to contact in order to get a 5K charity event going in South Pasadena. The city of Pasadena tells you that you need to go through them for your permits, logistics, and other details, and gives you the contact information. South Pasadena Chamber of Commerce, they can help you with promoting your event, connecting you with local businesses, local charities, and it gives you the phone numbers and the necessary information that you need for everybody who might be involved in the planning of your event when it comes to the city. How about, can you expand on how to do a realtor referral partner event that will be a happy hour? Sure, here's some tips on how to do a realtor referral event that will be a happy hour. Gives you the ideas of choosing your location, setting the date and time, sending out the invitations, basically a step-by-step as to how you can do this on the budget that you have. And it even makes sure that you have fun when you do it. Can you create an invitation for this event? Of course. So now we have who we need to contact for the event after we got given the ideas, the structure of the event, and then can you create an invitation? Yep, they sure can. Invitations created for you to use in your email or your Evite or however you want to send it out. Again, you just customize a couple little odds and ends, make it your own. Can you create a reminder email for the event to send a week before? It sure can. Here's that reminder email. You send out to all your guests using your CRM, your email marketing management system, or your general email. Can you write opening remarks for me as the host of the event? Of course it can. So here it gives me my introduction speech for at the event that evening. It also gives me multiple drafts that I can choose from again, so there's variations. And you can edit this and make it funnier if you want, make it more comedic, make sure that there's lots of jokes, however you want to do it. Make it super somber if you're into that kind of event. So you can ask it to do tones, you can ask it to do it, you can ask it to do it in a celebrity voice. Make it sound like Christopher Walken or Morgan Freeman is the one giving this this particular introduction to this event. So again, sky's the limit. Listen, we've just reviewed some basic use cases here. Email, social media, networking, call scripts, the basic stuff. But I hope by now you're getting the idea of truly not only how useful this is now, but how you can see how expansive it's going to get and how impactful it's going to be on our business in the future. There will come a day where somebody doesn't need to apply for the loan, but they just give their information straight to the AI, and it does all of the form filling for you and all that good stuff. This is going to cut so many corners to give you the time you need to focus on generating more business. It's super exciting, especially from a marketing perspective. So guys, if there's further questions about this, I know it's a lot to take in. I hope I didn't bore you too much, but if there are further questions, reach out to me. You know where to find me. I'd be happy to game plan your strategy, how to use AI, but of course, anything else you need from me, I'm always here for you. Until next month, thanks a lot.